5 Bible verses for overcoming self-centeredness. In our journey of self-discovery and growth, it's easy to fall into patterns of self-focus and pride. The Bible offers profound wisdom on humility, selflessness, and seeing others with compassion. Let's explore 5 powerful verses that challenge us to look beyond ourselves and embrace a life rooted in love, grace, and humility. Number 1, Proverbs 16, verse 18. Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. The wisdom here is timeless. Unchecked pride can lead to ruin. This verse warns us about the dangers of an inflated ego, reminding us that humility is the path to true strength and peace. 2. Philippians 2, verse 3-4. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interests of the other. Paul's advice is profound in its simplicity. Instead of focusing on our own gain, we're called to look at the needs of those around us, fostering empathy and selflessness in a world that often promotes self-centeredness. 3. Romans 12, verse 3. For by the grace given me, I say to every one of you, do not think of yourself more highly than you ought, but rather think of yourself with sober judgment, in accordance with the faith God has distributed to each of you. This verse encourages honest self-assessment. By keeping a balanced view of ourselves, we can avoid the trap of ego and instead appreciate the unique gifts and qualities of others. 4. James 4, verse 6. But he gives us more grace. That is why Scripture says, God opposes the proud, but shows favor to the humble. God values a humble heart, and James reminds us that pride distances us from his grace. By letting go of pride, we open ourselves up to God's favor and deeper relationships with others. And 5. Proverbs 27, verse 2 says, let someone else praise you and not your own mouth, an outsider and not your own lips. This proverb emphasizes the value of modesty and integrity. It encourages us to let our actions speak for themselves and reminds us that genuine recognition is earned through humility and service. These verses invite us to live with open hearts, recognizing the worth and needs of others. When we step out of the shadow of self-focus, we can experience richer, more meaningful relationships and a closer walk with God.